Isabella, you're muted.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes. Yeah.
Am I echoing too bad?
It's okay. No, it's fine. We hear you well.
Okay, perfect. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome to the first workshop of IABC's spring semester. Today, we are going to be talking about video resumes and social media strategies and best practices. So first, I'm going to have you guys meet the officer team. This is a group picture of us. I am Isabella Monroe, and I am the president of IABC.
My name is Madeline Aguilar-Chapa. I'm the vice president of planning and programming.
Our VP of branding and engagement couldn't make this meeting, but this is Katie. We also have our VP of membership here in the crowd. If you want to come up and say hi, you can, but our VP of membership is Afton. Our secretary is Maddie Adamson, and our treasurer is Uriel. And these are our wonderful advisors, Dr. Andrea Bowden and Dr. Elena Chavnovskaya. So I wanted to start off by talking about what IABC is. Our national and global vision is a professional communication at the heart of every organization. And the purpose of having this network is to use the power of communication to deepen understanding, inspire action, and transform our worlds. A little bit about what the IABC at Tech chapter wants to incorporate into our meetings and just with our students is giving everybody access to career opportunities in the US and globally, gain real-world international communications experience, be able to network with fellow IABC members, add value to your resume, build our student chapter even more, and connect or present at the IABC conferences, which are all over the world. Uriel, do you want to come up and talk a little bit about dues?
Hey guys, so with dues, they're going to be $15 for our chapter dues and $40 for our national dues, which can be reached through the IABC website. And on top of that, we have it provided right here. So if you want to take a little screenshot of that, or maybe if you can highlight it somewhere, we'll also drop it in the group me. But if you pay our dues, I think we're looking at for let's see,
the graduation
course for people that pay their dues.
And this is for online and on-site members as well. And then when you connect to the global IABC, it connects you to the database of actual professionals and all the resources that they can provide you, kind of how PRSSA is connected to PRSA and they get all of the informational and networking connections. So we are going to start off our workshop by having Madeline, our VP, come talk about just basics and best practices.
Okay, hi guys. So basically I'm just gonna be talking a little bit about like a few social media basics to just like a good reminder. It's pretty basic stuff, so I'm sure you'll probably have heard some of this before, if not all of it, but it's always a good reminder. So, okay. So we always have to remember like why social media is important. And so I listed a few things of like why I think social media is important. And I think it's important because of branding, engagement, and communication. And so first step, like whenever creating content and doing social media, it's important to know your audience. And so first, you know, who you're trying to reach, try to be as specific as you can whenever like figuring out your target audience or like who your audience is, because then you'll be able to target and like create your content better. Like they'll be able to engage with it better. And so then that goes hand in hand with that to know which platforms work best. Sorry, I was reading the thing. Okay. And then to define your goals. So basically, is it brand awareness? Is it engagement? Is it sales? Is it to create a better community? So knowing what the goal of your content is super, super important. So when it comes to creating content, in my experiences, we've created content calendars, and that just helps keep everything organized. And it helps like to not create too much of repeated content. It helps you also map out when the best times are to post your content and when audience engagement is up. And that also has to do with hashtags and keywords because that will also boost your engagement. And then to engage with your audience, that is super important. So, watching likes, shares, stories, things like that are super important as well. So just a few things to remember overall is to just be authentic when creating content, being sure you're engaging with the audience, and to be consistent when posting things. So that's basically my little social media basics. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I feel like Madeline has the best understanding of social media and like engagement because she does a lot of work for TTU and the Innovation Hub here and just is really in her marketing intern kind of era. So this was really helpful, especially going into kind of the next part of the workshop here, which is the video resume workshop. This is an assignment that I was given by my professor last semester, and I really love the idea of being able to turn my physical resume into something that I can share with employers and get on a more personal connection. And also to showcase my skills in terms of video editing or just showing that I have the proficiency to learn certain tools. So I would say to start off with a video resume, there's three main elements. There's the introduction, the experience, so all of your work, education, relevant experience. Oh, don't know who's calling me. Work, school, and relevant experience, and then you end with your call to action. So there's two approaches that I've seen really with video resumes. I'm going to show you two examples. One is kind of sitting down, talking at the camera and selling yourself, trying to connect with the employer on a personal level. And the second one I'll show you is using content you already have. So photos, videos, anything from your portfolio to tell a story. And you can utilize some of the features of CapCut, like the voiceover.
Hi, my name is Isabella. My name is Katie, and I'm a Communication Studies and Professional Communications major at Texas Tech University in Lubbock, Texas. I'm excited to share a little bit about myself and what I can bring to your team. I've had a diverse background that combines hands-on experience and strong interpersonal skills, shaped by both my professional work experience and education. I grew up in Grapevine, Texas, just outside of Fort Worth. In high school and now seasonally, I work at Sky Creek Ranch Golf Course in Keller, Texas. I worked as a server, beverage card attendant, and assisted in events and club memberships. These roles taught me a lot about responsibility, time management, and relationship building, as well as how to take initiative to meet sales goals. Whether it was serving tables, assisting a bride on her wedding day, or taking inventory on products, I learned how to handle tasks that required focus and problem-solving skills. The background has made me adaptable, comfortable with challenges, and capable of working in environments that demand resilience and quick thinking. Recently, I've started working as a personal trainer and manager at my gym, Pro Fitness, in Lubbock, Texas, where I've honed in on customer satisfaction skills. I've learned the importance of clear communication, multitasking, and staying calm under pressure. In these roles, I've been responsible for creating customized workout plans and meal plans, managing multiple tasks at once, and working effectively as part of a team. I am eager to bring a blend of my hard skills in interpersonal communications and soft skills in time management and organization to a new opportunity where I can contribute to company growth. If you're looking for someone who's reliable, resourceful, and ready to contribute, I'd love to connect and discuss how I can add value to your team. Thank you for taking the time to listen and learn a little bit about myself. I hope to hear from y'all soon. Bye.
So I really loved Katie's
my name is
resume because she was able to tie in a lot of her work experience and relevant experience in a way that was very personable, friendly, and just easy to digest. I also love that she added her actual resume at the very end just to kind of recap everything. And I'm going to show you another way you can do a video resume with my own video resume that I posted to LinkedIn.
My name is Isabella Monroe, and I'm a student at Texas Tech studying advertising with a double minor in professional communications and public relations and strategic communication. I was born in Houston, Texas, but I knew I was always destined to be a Red Raider. When I got to Tech, I knew I wanted to dive in and get involved, so I went through recruitment and joined Delta Gamma. Being a part of this amazing sisterhood introduced me to some incredible women in the College of Media and Communication who encouraged me to attend PRSSA meetings. Fast forward, I was elected Vice President of Public Relations. This role gave me the opportunity to travel to Nashville for ICON, where I learned how to network, use branding to enhance our social media, engage members, and grow as a leader. But I didn't stop there. I knew I wanted to contribute even more, so I joined the International Association of Business Communicators, first as the VP of Branding and Engagement, and now as President, which has allowed me to really sharpen my leadership skills and make an impact on campus. Still, I wanted to push myself further and apply my growing skill set in real-world scenarios, so I applied to be the Coca-Cola ambassador for Texas Tech. This role has been such an amazing experience. I've learned the ins and outs of branding, social media marketing, graphic design, creative briefs, and how to effectively communicate with clients, customers, students, and internal teams. From here, I really started to find my passion for branding strategy and social media marketing. I became a Cengage Group ambassador, where I created viral content for TikTok and Snapchat using trending patterns. I also got the chance to work with Campus Commandos and Her Campus Media, creating content for brands like Rico's, Conair, Samsung, Valentina Beauty, Prada, and more. Getting even more involved in the College of Media and Communication, I joined RadarCom, the student-run PR firm, where I worked on nonprofit accounts focused on social media, event planning, and research. As the account manager for Keep Lubbock Beautiful, I created my proudest event, Rockin' with Jacques, for Earth Day, where we use art and creativity to bring the community together and promote environmental awareness. I'm also a part of Scarlet Social, the student-run advertising agency, where I work on social media for the Texas Tech Advertising Department. On top of that, I'm a Dean Student Ambassador for the College of Media and Communication, helping connect students, parents, and alumni. In the summer of 2023, I packed my bags and studied abroad in Florence, Italy, where I dove deeper into social media and business communications while embracing new cultures. My passion for travel, art, and exploring different perspectives feeds my creativity and love for working with diverse teams. At the heart of everything I do is my passion for social media marketing, branding, and building meaningful relationships. I put my creativity and dedication into every project, and I'm always looking for the next adventure or challenge. I'm a hard worker, I love what I do, and I can't wait to see where my skills take me next. And remember, wreck 'em.
So that I know is a lot in a video resume, but I really wanted to personally highlight my love for traveling and experiencing different cultures, as a big part of the reason I joined this club as well is I would love to work internationally, globally, abroad. So that is part of why I included some of my extracurriculars like traveling, studying abroad, and just all types of relevant experience, whether that be something from school or just side jobs. So some things to consider when creating a video resume is definitely the lighting and the position of your camera. So think a really good Zoom interview, think influencer, honestly, for a video resume, because you want to make sure that you look professional in your video along with just the outfit, but the quality as well. And that kind of translates. I would recommend recording with a phone, a camera if you have it, but a phone will do just fine. A laptop camera might be a little iffy sometimes. When creating a script for your video resume, I like to kind of look at my own physical resume and create an elevator pitch about myself, just something that I could kind of describe myself in a nutshell and walk through the steps of introducing myself, my major, if you're in college, if you're studying, my minors, and where I'm going to school. I talked about my hometown and traveling to Lubbock. And then you want to go through and highlight those key experiences and achievements. So that could be student organizations, classes that you've been able to create portfolio content for, different organizations where you might have a leadership position, side jobs, just any relevant experience. Make sure you really hit on those unique skills and qualities you might have. Show a passion for the industry or company you're applying for. A video resume is a great way to really tie in your own personal connection, and then end with that strong call to action of looking towards, this is why you're going to want me with your company, not just because of all the things on my resume, but because of me as a person. So I've created a couple different steps when it comes to actually creating your video resume. I have kind of this script, but I'm also going to walk you through what it might look like if you guys have already downloaded CapCut. When you open the screen, it's going to show like new project. So you're going to want to click on that, and then you can add in videos, photos, or live photos. I really liked being able to utilize live photos in my video resume because it can just take that little picture and turn it into a short video moment. I also utilize the videos and a couple photos, but if you can stick to videos and live photos, you'll be golden. Then you're going to go down, and once you select the ones you want, you'll hit the add button in the bottom right corner. And then the first thing I do when I import videos is to go to this mute clip audio button. It just immediately mutes all of the audio and all the clips, so you won't have to individually go back through and do it later, which, trust me, is the worst. So I'm so glad they added this feature. And then I highlighted some of the key toggles you're going to use down on the bottom. So there's the edit, audio, and text, and that's really going to be the only ones you need, especially for beginning with a video resume. Inside the edit button, you can split your clips, you can adjust the speed, you can add transitions, you can also adjust it by toggling the actual length of the video on the screen. In audio, they have this you'll do last most likely as well, but you'll go in and you'll add in your brand music or your copyright-free music because you don't want to get in trouble. And that'll just be nice. I think it's really a nice touch to add a background music to the video resume, because even if it's just very soft and quiet, it kind of fills in those awkward gaps that you might not have noticed when creating it the first time. And lastly, I had a couple different texts pop up in my video resume, like my name, major, just something fun to kind of stand out against all of the video footage. So you'll utilize the text button and you can just add text and set the duration. It's very intuitive, which is why I love CapCut. And then you'll finish by exporting the video and saving it to your phone, which makes it really easy to share on LinkedIn. But here's kind of a written overview as well. And you kind of just, follow your video like resume script, follow your actual resume, and just kind of mesh it together. Find any photos you can. And then if you don't want to go the adding videos route, you can always sit down and film it kind of how Katie did. Does anybody have any questions about creating on CapCut or what that kind of looks like?
People are texting the chat a lot about like the PowerPoint and dues.
Okay, we can send the PowerPoint out with a follow-up email if you guys like. And then for dues, you'll pay them separately. The $15 is going to be like not through the IABC national like global website.
Yeah, they're asking for the link to pay the 15.
Okay, we'll send that out too. Okay.
But now they just want to pay it.
Okay. But we'll send out the PowerPoint and the resources as well after, so that way you guys, I know this is a lot to take in, so you can use this to kind of format your future video resume. And then if there's no more questions, that is all we have for you guys today. Here are some important QR codes. We have our GroupMe, which is where we text about upcoming meetings and workshops, our Linktree and our Instagram. The Linktree has all of it combined. And our next meeting is going to be an interviewing workshop on March 11th at 6 p.m., which will be a Tuesday, in the same room and also on Teams as well, which we'll try to figure out like some breakout rooms and stuff for online members as well, so that way they can interact with each other and actually practice interviewing. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. If everybody that wants like the PowerPoint or link for paying dues, will you write your email in the chat, please? Or like just future updates as well, like with our newsletters, just go ahead and drop your email in the chat and we will get back to you. Yeah, of course. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was kind of like a little quick rundown on a video resume, but I really think it makes a big difference in standing out in the workplace. And I know there's a lot of compliments I got on LinkedIn from just putting out a rough draft out there. So you can always keep updating it, which is really nice. Yeah, if you attended online, you can always attend in person for the second meeting if you guys are on site. It's online to accommodate like our offsite students, and then also if people just can't make it, but we would always love to have people come in person. Any more questions? No, the 55 is for annual, right? For the IABC membership, or the 40?
It's 40 IABC membership, and I thought it was 15 per semester.
Yes.
So 70
total per
for
year.
the activity.
Yeah, so the $40 for IABC is like an annual payment, and then the 15 is semesterly, and that goes to like food, or if we have to ship your graduation cord to you, ordering the cords, and then any other extra that we can get with $15. But the IABC dues will kind of grant you that access to the internal organization as well, which is really nice. Uriel, do you happen to know that? We haven't made a decision yet. It's TBD. So if you guys have suggestions, not pink apparently. But feel free to let us know. We're gonna order them for this semester for graduating seniors, and then we can kind of keep that color for ongoing chapters. But it could be red or blue. I think blue is the national colors, maybe. The
Yeah,
international.
we'll probably just look what their national colors are.
Yeah. But any other questions? We're gonna have 4 meetings this semester, so we'll have the interviewing workshop March 11th at the same time, and then we're gonna have a networking and nominations. So if you've ever considered holding an officer position, we have some seniors that'll be graduating this semester on the officer team, and so we'd love for you all to start thinking about if you'd like to get involved. We'd love online leadership too, because we always need more leadership online to help out.
Isabella, there was a question. I just want to clarify that the dues link is going to be sent to our emails after the meeting.
Afton, can we send the dues link with your follow-up meeting, like email?
That's for the national dues, but we are still working on we're gonna like let people that can shop for you.
Okay. We'll send out the national link, and then if we can we're just setting up the dues receiving space for IABC's chapter dues. So if we have that ready by the end of this like meeting, when we send out the thank you, we'll send both out as well. But don't worry, we'll let you know where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for worrying about it.
Don't stress too much about the chapter dues, because we're setting it up right now. Any other questions? No problem. More info. Yes, we can go over that a little bit more at the interviewing workshop, But if you go to our Instagram, there's still a post up there that outlines leadership duties. So if you wanted to kind of get a head start on what positions are going to be available and what the requirements for each position is, that's still up on our Instagram, and you can kind of get a better idea there as well. But we'll talk about it for sure at the next meeting. Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. We had a little bit of a shorter meeting today, but we'll have a lot of fun at the interviewing workshop next month. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Well, yeah, we'll take our picture inside.
Any picture? Yeah.
I was just thinking of the picture. Should we put on the view thing? If y'all want to turn on your cameras, we can do a little, I still see 3 people, I think. If y'all want to turn on your cameras, we can do like a little meeting group picture with all of us in front of the screen. If we can. That work?
Stop sharing.
Oh.
If you have one.
There we go. Is my camera on? That's weird. Well, we can just have us pop up in front too.
I was gonna say, it looks like most people.
Yeah, everybody left anyway. That's okay.
Like no thanks.
Okay, we can, Elena, do you want to come on the screen and we'll have everybody else sit?
I think it's so funny when we.
I'm not sure how to do this.
Try
Oh,
to.
it's me up there, great. I sent a follow-up email tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
Okay, they were talking like, so we're gonna get it like right after, and I'm like. We don't have that info yet.
I can't get it to.
Questions.
It was a lot, but it.
Okay, I think we're gonna put on the screen and then take a photo. Sure.
I don't, I look pretty.
You can't, I like it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, she's one of those, like it at the table.
You might have to just like.
Harder.
Just a little bit. I'm gonna do that one. See that? Yes, you got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you guys like this question on teeny bit more? Yeah.
First, we all do tippy tippy toes.
Perfect. And I got one more. Smile. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. That's cute. Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, Karen. Also, photos and videos.
All right.
Minutes to talk.
Thank you for coming, Alina. Do you want to stay on for chatting? I think we might chat for a second, but if you need to.
Absolutely.
Is it still really echoey?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. I was worried about that.
It was in general was good, but in the end was a little bit ugly.
I know. I saw you laughing and I was like trying to keep it together.
I don't know where.
I don't either. Should I end the meeting? Or wait, or how do I end the recording at least? Let me turn off the recording.
Yeah, I should know that, but it was wrong spot.
Thank you. Good job on that.
Thank you for coming too. Okay.